Hello and welcome to Visual Basic Programming Essentials. Now, what's interesting about this particular week is, of course, our beginning week. But I did want to establish some things that you'll be looking at, and I did want to establish kind of in the announcement section what you're going to have to be doing. Also, I do have dogs, so you'll be hearing some strange things here and there. There are two different things assigned for this week. There's a project 1, and it talks about different specifications that you're supposed to be going through. You're talking about an area and parameter form. And the area and parameter form has kind of what you're supposed to be doing, some specifications, set the solution name for this, and So what's going to happen is when I go through and I actually grade and I look at this thing, these specifications are going to be super important, right? So there's those. Now, on the other side, there'll be an exercise that says Exercise 2.1, Design the Invoice Total Form. So you're going to have to make the invoice total form. It talks about different labels. It talks about text boxes, buttons. It talks about the text property set. One of the things I will definitely be looking at, in addition to all these different things, are naming conventions. Labels usually start with an LBL. Text boxes, TXT. You'll notice where it says text box or TXT discount percent. So I know that's a text box. And buttons calculate, so I might call that CMD calculate because it's a button. Different things along those lines as you go through, and pay particularly close attention to that. Now, in addition to this, there's also a quiz, and there's some other things that are going on. But I am going to tell you that you will do one more thing. You will go to www.screencast-o-matic, and this is when you're done with everything.com. Screencast-o-matic is what I actually use, and what happens is after you get done doing your particular program, you are going to make a video that talks you through all these different items, and then you will upload it to me. Now, Screencast-O-Matic usually gives you the option to upload it to YouTube, or you can download it and then upload it to me directly and turn it in. I recommend YouTube. That's what I use. Now, you're going to say, now wait a minute, that's a lot of extra work. Yes and no, because here's the deal. If you create a video walking through each one of these things, speaking to how you did this, for instance, here's my program. Let's say I have a program up here. Here's my program, and here's the requirements. For 8 points, I have the labels. So I'm going to show, if I was a student, I'd show the subtotal, the discount, the percent, the discount amount, and the total. So I'd show those labels, right? 1 point each, align middle left, 1 point each. So I'd show those labels, and then I'd show where they're aligned. Then I'd show the text boxes, and I'd show this stuff. And then I would show this information. Now, it'll only last for 15 minutes. But the point behind this, when you go to turn in your assignments, you will turn in a video, and you will turn in the actual assignment itself with the program so I can run it and different things along those lines. What happens a lot of times, and this has been my experience so far, is that when individuals turn in the assignment, it doesn't work. The assignment's there, but for some reason I have difficulty running it because it might not be the same version. I might be able to pull it up, but I can't actually run it. I can't see different things. And the actual video, not only does it allow you to kind of walk through all these things, and it's super easy for me to go, oh yeah, check, 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 awesome. But it also prevents a situation where I can't run your program. And then I have to track you down and tell you to, hey, send that to me, show me how this works, and different things along those lines. So the easiest way, once again, is create yourself a YouTube account. It'll be a good experience anyway. So then after you create yourself a YouTube account, after you create a video where you show me, this is project 2-1, da-da-da-da-da, this is exercise 2-1, and you show me all the information about each one of those, then you upload it, and you give me a link. Okay? Once you upload it and give me a link, then I'll be able to peruse it and take a look at it, etc., etc. Now, if there are security concerns because you have individuals all over, you might have issues depending upon where you're at with security concerns. If that's an issue, speak to me one-on-one, and we'll see what we can work out otherwise. Because I want to be responsive to that. But otherwise, please, Screencast-O-Matic, you're going to create videos in addition to all of these, just kind of talking through it. The other caveat is, if you talk through it and you can't speak to one of these, guess what? You know you didn't do it right, so you have to go back to that particular thing, make that change, or tell me what didn't work. And then if you tell me what didn't work and different things you tried, then I can respond to you directly, send you an email, give you follow-up information, whatever the case may be. So in addition to the normal documents you have to turn in and everything else, you'll be giving me a link to a file that you've uploaded to YouTube that I can then follow. The reason I want the YouTube over you actually giving me the file directly is because for you to upload it and then me to download it, there's a lot of time that's involved there. If I can just follow it directly to YouTube, watch it, understand what's going on, it'll be great. Well, at any rate, welcome to class. Thank you very much for your time, and I think you'll do well. This is our very beginning VisualBasic.net Programming Essentials. Welcome aboard. Thank you.